Hey guys, so I lost the video. The video got corrupted of the end results, the final push through. So unfortunately, I don't have that for you. What I do have is the finished product of the Hormagaunt here. I mean, we didn't miss much on the finale. Just some of the detail on the claws. I did kind of what is it? The katana sword. You know, the effect on that. But I mean, they turned out really nice. I ended up going to a Warhammer store this past Sunday to actually learn and play a little trial game with my oldest. He beat me. He was Space Marines. I was Tyranids, of course. He beat me. I couldn't take out his leader, that 2-up invulnerable save. He kept getting, he kept getting his rolls, and I just couldn't plink him down enough. But, yeah. So there's our Termagant. There's our Hormagaunt. Final reveal, I should say. Gene Stealer. Turned out okay. Not exceptionally happy. Not exceptionally upset. Just kind of a meh. I mean, they're not the best. It's okay. You know. I've still got work to do on their bases. I've got some basing material I want to put on. I showed you guys the 3D printed stuff that I want to put on. Let me zoom out here a little bit. And I've got this basing material from Martian Flock, the terrain material here that I picked up. And it's, I can't decide which one I'm going to use. Might just use both. Excuse me. To put this on and get it caught up there. So Green Stuff World. Got some beautiful stuff. Just nice little alien. I mean, I've got regular flock, the greens. But, I mean, they're aliens. They're on an alien world. I don't want to do some green. So, this is the stuff we're going to use on the bases. So we've got 70 total models done so far. We've got 40 of the Termagants, 20 Hormagaunts, and 10 Gene Stealers done, painted, done. So that was the biggest hurdle for me to get completed. So I think that's the ones that I was most worried about getting done, because just the sheer volume of them. On the desk now, I've got my other guys that I've been working on. So I've got my Spore Mines. As you can see, I started painting them. I got my gray base coat down, and I started doing my purples, my barb launchers here. Started doing some of those. I'm gonna fly in here. I got the garage open to let some fresh air in here, because it's a beautiful day outside. I went with a polka dot pattern on these barb launchers. Just a little different. Something a little different. You know? I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. They're my guys. Got my Ripper Swarms. I got 4 of these. The other 3 are over there drying by the fan. Got those guys going. Currently working on... Oh, here's my Oh my gosh, can't think of his name. Neurolictor. So I got him kind of going already. God, I love these models. I went with the tail, trying to do like a stripe pattern. And I like how the end here, it just kind of blends in. I've got to do another wash to kind of wash this out because it's a little too strong for me. I like it how it's more, blended in down here, as opposed to up here where it just looks like a band. So I need to wash that out a little more. But current working on are my Von Rein's Leapers here. That's what I'm currently working on. I have 6 of them. I bought 3. I bought a box of 3, and then 3 more came with my Leviathan box set. So 3 are in standard pose that came with the, come with the instructions. And then the other 3 I modified. So I did a little clipping and got the arms adjusted so they look different, because I just didn't want 6, a set of 6 models and having them. Oh, look at that, I missed a nub right there, so I gotta clean that up before I paint it. So I didn't want 6 guys, 3 of them looking the exact same, so each one of them kind of look different. Then I've got my Lictor back here. I actually have a second one in a box right now that I need to put together. So I have 2 Lictors. I'm going to get some purple on him today. Then back here I got my Venomthropes. Or not my Venomthropes, my Neurothropes. I've got my gray base coat on them. Big brain boys. And then this was the first Tyranid model I ever bought. This is kind of what started it all. My Trigon. I actually bought a box set, like almost before it was a Combat Patrol. I bought this with the Gene Stealers and the I think it was the Hormagaunts? I forget what came with it. Oh, the Broodlord. Came with the Broodlord. And Gene Stealers, but I put the gray, flesh tone on this the other day, and I just love. I mean, I overdid it, but that's fine. I can, I airbrushed him purple like literally 2 years ago, and never got to it because I was so worried about messing it up. But since I put that base coat on him for the skin tone, I am in love with this, and I can't wait to see how he's going to get turned out now that I'm actually painting him. I can't wait. I'm super excited for that. This was the reason I bought Tyranids, that model right there. Back to my Broodlord though. Part of his tongue broke off. He's missing his tongue. So yeah, that stinks, but it was a small little piece. But yeah, I got my Neurogaunts, just kind of painted them up, base coat. Got to figure out how I'm going to do the big brains. I want to make them like glowing. Wing Tyrant. Yeah. And then I ended up getting, with my Neurothropes, I had the leftover pieces for my Venomthropes. So I bought a 3D printed base, and then using resin, I made a mold for the body front part. I made a mold for it, and I actually created my own out of resin. I'll show you. I made a body part out of resin. This is silicone. I made a mold for the body, and was able to create my Venomthropes. And I put some I can't remember the name of the guy. off YouTube. He kind of did something similar with milliput and some little balls and stuff. If I remember his name, I'll tag him in it. Before I post the video up, I'll tag him in it. But I got that together because I liked the look. I didn't like he put some cottony stuff on the bottom. I didn't like that at all. I was totally off put by that. But I liked the pulsing, fully loaded with poison and venom and stuff effect. So I kept that. But I started to dry brush or put the base coat down on these for the skin tone, and it's just so much with all the other ones going on. So I'm just going to break out the airbrush and airbrush those on real quick to get those done. And then we have this bad boy. Oh, I love this guy. So cool. I was originally going to have his base be like a street scene, but it just looked too blocky and basic when you have this awesome, organic look. I didn't like that. So I ended up ripping off some chunks, and then I covered it in rubble material, and I'm going to put down some of those 3D printed items on there to make this pop, because he is a gorgeous model. I kind of wish I left this crown part off to paint, because getting into these nooks and crannies for the brain is going to be a little difficult, but we'll make it work. But I love, this is probably the main reason why I bought the Leviathan box, is to get this model. I know I could get it separately, but just cost effective wise, it made more sense to get the Leviathan box to get this. And I've got the let me reach over here. Got these two of these as well. So gotta do the brain up with that. I saw a YouTube short about how to do those separately. And then I have it back here to do separately. I've got my Norn Emissary head separate, so I can paint this up nicely. Besides my Trigon, this was the other reason I decided to go with Tyranids, because this model is amazing. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I love it. It's huge. And I got the base ready to go. What else? Yeah, I've got more behind me. The bigger guys that are going to take the most time and the most detail and everything that I want to do. Yeah, so we're just moving along, trying to get this stuff done. Like I said, I went to the Warhammer store. It's like an hour. The closest one's an hour and a half away from me, for the actual Warhammer store, where I wanted to go there to learn how to play, because, they're paid to teach how to play. I have a local gaming store that's literally 5 minutes from my house, but I didn't want to learn to play there because, I didn't want some guy to try to over-explain the rules or something to me, or just feel obligated. So that's why I made it a day for my son and I to go out there to learn. But once I get, I think I'm going to not get everything painted and go over there to play, but, maybe set up a game just to go over there and learn to play some more, because we had a blast. It was a lot of fun. And, yeah, it was a good time. So that's our update. I'm going to keep going. We're going to keep doing the videos, and probably next one I'm going to start with my Let's Paint. And make sure I don't screw it up, is the Von Rhine Leaper, because I love this mold. I love this sculpt. I love this effect I got on it. I slopped on the, oh, look at that. Messed up that one too. I slopped on my skin tone. And the basalt gray. Basalt? I don't know. Basalt gray. Almost like a wash and it really got into all the corners, and I let it dry underneath the fan, and it made this gorgeous almost dry brush effect that really pops on all these nooks and crannies, and it looks amazing, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So that's where we're at. That's what we're going to keep on doing. And yeah, got all my scenic bases ready to go. You know, like this one's for I have a Hive Tyrant, and I actually have a magnetized for a, oh my gosh, I am just totally drawing a blank right now. Hive Tyrant or Swarm Lord. So that's his base. I've got them all labeled, so I keep track of who's what. So like my Trigon here, he's going to be sitting here like he's bursting out of the ground. You know, so got to keep the bases cool too. You know, can't just have it. Oh, I got 2 Biovores for that, so that's their bases. Gonna do some cool like water effects on some of these as well. Like it's in a swamp. Like here I have he's called Big Bug, but he's a Tyrannifex. So he sits there with his front legs out here, and I'm gonna put like some resin down through here with some swampy material, so it looks like he's standing over a creek or something. You know, just some corkboard and stuff. Put some of those 3D effects with like swampy things and everything. But yeah, that's the goal. And just looking forward to it. So Psychophage. Gonna do like a spring or waterfall effect on him coming out. Got some water effects from Woodland Scenics, so we're gonna put in there. Got, you know, pins on them to pin them to the model and stuff. So, you know, we're moving along. This is the Norn Emissary base, so they're all ready to go. And oh, I'll tell you a secret. Those cat models that I had 3D printed and purchased, I'm gonna paint one up as one of my cats and hide it underneath the base here as like a little Easter egg. So don't tell anyone, that's a secret. It's a secret for you guys to know. Screamer killer base. So yeah, just some cool stuff. Trying to make it interesting so it's just not sitting on a boring base. You know, you got to keep it looking cool. There's my other 3 guys. So all right, this one's gone longest yet, so I'll talk to you guys later. All right, have a great day. More later.